Right, so I am going to take you somewhere, Thomas. So online I see some stuff like Samuel Leeds talking about if you're not embarrassed, you're not offering the right offer, or you know, try and get a low price, and then I see like Grant Cardone or somebody saying pay the price or sometimes overpay. So I'm going to take you to a bunch of commercial units that I bought, and I probably overpaid for them, but I'll explain my thinking behind that when we get there. Okay, so like I said before, always you should try and put your money somewhere that will produce more money, rather than spending it on stuff that doesn't give you a return, like fancy car, clothes, house, etc. So if you're in communication with people, you're talking to a lot of people, you're putting yourself about, you're networking, sometimes you got opportunities. So some commercial units came up for sale. They weren't on the market, so the guy that owns the whole site and other stuff basically approached me and Big Stu on... Sorry. So the guy basically that sold the units approached us and said, look, I want to sell my units and a bit of land. And he asked for, I think it was like 550, 600 or something like that, which seemed quite expensive. But I know these units and they're always full. Like the yard, the place is immaculate, and something like this doesn't come up very often. So I basically had to look at how much would they rent for, how much would a mortgage be or a loan or whatever, and would that cash flow, would that give me some money every month, and would it get paid down if I got a mortgage on it. So did the sums and it worked out. We actually had to get a loan and a mortgage on the place, but still the rent from all the units and the little units and stuff pay that, and there's a surplus, so it actually cash flows. So we overpaid, but I think the mortgage company valued the units at like 450 or something like that, or a bit under 500, so that was a lot less than what he was wanting. But there's a couple of benefits to buying it. If we pay what the guy asks, the next time he has other units or something for sale, guess who he's going to call? Ghostbusters. No, he's not going to call Ghostbusters. He'll call me because I've paid what he wanted. So I kind of solved his problem, gave him what he wanted, and now I've got a nice income producing set of units. So sometimes I think that you need to pay the price or more. It's not always about trying to batter down the sale and trying to get it for the cheapest price. In a certain environment, maybe you're buying a flat or something and you can put in cheeky offers and different things like that. Yeah, but sometimes if it adds up and you can make some money from it, the deal, whatever it is, property, business, anything, then if it adds up, just pay it, and then it's done, it's yours. You don't have to muck around. So that's what I've done here. Okay, so this is the site. It's a nice gated entry, which is on the front here. Alright, this is site, nice sort of gated entry, and this is the unit straight ahead. The guy that I bought it off of is building some more units over here. Just so, like I said, if I'm doing a good deal with them on these ones, then maybe the other ones come up available. These sort of little units here, they rent for like 150, 200 quid a month. They're like 4 meters by 4 meters inside. and then that unit rents for 1,400 or 1,500, and then this next unit is the smallest one, that some engineering guys in there have got like an office and storage and stuff. It's 1,100 quid, and then this end one's 1,600. It's got a toilet and stuff like that, and that's like children's activities, like kind of sports and stuff like that. And then I have all this sort of land here. We've got like CCTV, and the site's all kind of really nice, and we got this little building here, but believe it or not, I can probably rent that for about, it's like a garage, so it's like, I don't know, maybe 150 or something a month. I need to put a new door on it, and it's got electrics and stuff, so if it's secure with electric, somebody will definitely have that as a little lockup. And then I need to tidy up the back of all the units round here, so it's kind of, that's like all the rubbish that's been pulled out of there. Nice alloy wheel there, sell that on eBay. So that, I mean, this is the site. The guy that built the place has really done a good job, and like I say, all these units are always full. He's got other little businesses here, and he has maybe mentioned about selling some other bits of the farm to me, but it's all income producing. It's really nice, really well kept, and like I said, got the opportunity to buy it. Now it wasn't on the market. He wanted more than what people would think the place is worth, but it added up, so then just buy it, pay it. And then this is another thing where I've took some of my money, some of my set-asides. Stu as well, big Stu came in on this with me, but we basically bought this place, and then it's getting paid down, the mortgage on it's getting paid down, and we're getting some money from it as well, so it's another income source. So that's what you do, get income sources. Alright Thomas, so next one.
Nice.
Alright, you ready to start a new one?
Yeah.
Let me just,
I'll just, good.
Okay, so another thing, a lot of people kind of, if they want to be self-employed or start their own business, think maybe they need to go to like if you're young, and you're in school and you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to have your own business, you think, right, the thing I should do is go to university and get a degree in business. I've got an honours degree in business, 4 years. It didn't help me at all. I didn't learn anything. I just learned loads of complexity and nonsense, kind of like the banking modules were really overcomplicated, like marketing, super complicated psychology, a load of nonsense, like just so much drivel. I mean, if you're entrepreneurial minded and you're business minded and you want to do it, my opinion, my own personal opinion is that you just start doing business, like get into action, even take a job in the field that you want to have your own business in, or you want to do a career or create a business in a certain field. There's nothing wrong with working in that field first and learning while you're working. Loads of guys I know have like kind of started working in an area and then ended up owning the company or building it up and leaving it, and then starting their own business, and they already know that industry. I don't, any of these sort of big, there's one of my vans doing a job at the house. Anyway, so one of the, like when I study all these guys, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, any of these guys, even your man Warren Buffett, none of them went to uni. None of them were like studious and studied for 8 or 9 years before they got active. Going through a tunnel there. Basically, most of the guys were dropouts, and they just got on with it. They just started doing it. I don't really. People say, I want to get a good education, want my kids to get a good education. One of my best mates, Started his own business when we were really young, when he was about 18, 19, 20. He was a mechanic. He opened his own garage. And he built it up and built it up, and all throughout our 20s he was loaded. He made so much money, going on nice holidays, Porsche, wife had the big Jeep, nice car, 2 kids, like great lifestyle, going on holiday all the time, like really doing well. And he dropped out of school when he was 16. He never actually served as a mechanic, he never even done his apprentice, because the guy was just so mechanically minded. He would go to college and get frustrated by the fact that it was a waste of time. So he actually was self-taught, an amazing mechanic, built 3 garages, and now he's got kids and his son's getting older, and he's like, yeah, I want him to go to university. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, why would you want your son to go to university? Look at how well you've done, look at how well like I've done. I don't see university being any part of that. So it's like, if I think even if a parent or whatever, and your kid's saying, oh yeah, I want to go and make money, I want to be an entrepreneur, I want to do well, I would just let them go on with it, let them get a job and let them get out and start. I wouldn't say go and study for 4 or 5 years before you can start. I don't think that's the right way to go. I've never really seen many people that I know like really studying for years and years and years and then becoming a success. Most of the people who are running kind of industry and are at the top of their game have kind of come up through the ranks or started stuff themselves. Anyway, so my sort of gripe would be, if you want to make it and you want to start your own business and do stuff, unless it's like a real specialised field that you really need to study about something, then fine. But even as I'm thinking that, I know guys in specialised fields that just get involved early doors and built the company up to be multi-millionaires. But my own personal thought would be, don't waste your time going to university.
Nice. Cool.